there's been another killing, another police killing of an unarmed teenager, a 17-year-old named Hunter Brittain. When is this going to end? Welcome to Escaping the Echo Chamber. There was another killing in Arkansas of a young teen, 17-year-old kid. He was killed by police, and they're saying, and they still haven't released by the way, still haven't released the body cam footage. I'm assuming that body cam footage exists and is unaltered, I'm assuming, but they haven't released it. People are calling for the release of the body cam footage. People are outside the police station protesting. You got his family out there. You've got friends, and because it's ridiculous. A 17-year-old kid on his way to work. Early in the morning, he gets out of the car. He gets stopped in a traffic stop. He gets out of his car, tries to put something behind his truck to stop his truck from moving backwards. That's when the cop shoots him. Well, at least that's what we've been told so far. And it's like what the hell? Like, seriously, how many, where is this training that cops are just scared of everything? Because if that's the case, then maybe defunding the police does make some sense. Maybe there needs to be, because if you have people who are in this position that they can't handle the responsibility, maybe nobody can handle responsibility. Maybe it's too tough a job to be putting that kind of burden on people's shoulders to protect everybody else. Maybe we have to start just being responsible for our own safety. Maybe. But his family and friends are out there protesting, as they should be. People are upset, as they should be. And the NAACP has stepped up, has made a statement like, this is, we've got to stop this. We thought we were past this point, but we keep seeing these incidences, more and more incidents of police violence. And it's just we stand with the family. There needs to be an investigation, and this evidence needs to be released. The people need the more information. We need to know exactly what happened. And yeah, wholeheartedly, because there are people who will say, "Oh, back the blue, back the blue, no matter what." And it's like, young kid on his way to work. Why is he dead? Oh, by the way, I may have forgotten to mention, Hunter Brittain was white. You see, I'm reminded of what Chris Cuomo said a few months ago about, it won't matter until white kids are getting shot by the police. Well, we have, and this isn't the beginning, but we have more white kids getting shot by the police. And still you have a bunch of people out there who are backing the blue. This is absurd. This is ridiculous. This makes no sense. At what point do you start caring about the people? At what point do you realize, you know what? Your guys are getting a lot wrong. Y'all need to stand down. And it's becoming increasingly evident that we need to get, there needs to be less interactions between the cops and the populace, because the cops just can't handle it. There needs to be less interactions. So let's start, because there are people saying, oh yeah, we need to do something about this mass incarceration. We need to reform the police. No, we need to reform the legislatures. That's where we need to start. We need to stop making so many laws that are increasing contacts between civilians and between police. The police clearly cannot handle the job. Clearly, this is too much of a burden of them having to be not just protecting people against dangerous crime, but being parents, being babysitters. There's too much burden being put on these police. And it sounds like I'm angry at the police. I'm not thrilled with the police right now. But the legislators who keep putting more burdens and more duties on the police shoulders are squarely responsible. And there needs to be protests at these city halls, at these assembly, at the state assembly buildings. This is where we need to be focusing the protests. And that's why they hated January 6th, because amongst all this other stuff, there's been protests in front of police precincts. There's been protests throughout the community, but they don't normally come right to the legislator. And that's why they were scared on January 6th. But that's where the attention needs to be focused, because these people keep making more laws that are increasing contacts between the police and the populace. It's a traffic stop. And if traffic stops are just that much of an issue, maybe cops need to be stopped from doing traffic stops. Maybe they just can't handle it. Maybe it's just too potentially dangerous a situation. Like, there's technology that exists that if somebody is speeding, if somebody is running a red light, you've got traffic cams, you've got, like, there's technology that exists so that we can stop having to go through this. Like, seriously, this is absurd. And you've got this young kid dead, and where's the body cam? Like, if you take a look, and that's why I really applauded the officers in the Ma'Khia Bryant case, because that day, body cam footage was out. Boom. However, the fact that body cam footage hasn't come out yet suggests it might not be too favorable to this police officer that shot this kid. And it's like, no, that's why we really need to see this body cam footage right away. Stop dilly-dallying, stop procrastinating, get us the footage. We need to see what happened to this kid. And if this dude needs to be fired, this dude needs to be prosecuted. Like, clearly something's wrong. Clearly these cops are not getting right. And that's not even, like, this is stupid. This is stupid. But it's going to take people standing up and standing together, because that's what I really like about this case. It's a tragedy, this kid is dead. But you've got his family, his friends, and then you've got an organization like the NAACP standing up. This is what we need to do. We need to be standing up together. Because if they see a sea of black and white faces out there together, that's going to scare the shit out of them. And it should. As always, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to the channel. If you disagree, if you think the cops can do no wrong, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. But don't just give me a thumbs down and run away. State why in the comment section, and I'll address it either in the comment section or in a future video. I'll see you next time.